Here we are, Jason. You made it.
I'm here. I didn't even change my clothes.
Neither did I. This is what happens when you have to pre-record episodes because we have lives outside of a podcast.
We're definitely not doing this on the same night that we did our previous podcast at all.
Welcome to another episode of the Red, White, and Blues podcast. I'm Daniel. He is Jason, and he showed up this week.
Boom! I'm still on the bottom though. That's I got to get into the chat.
Do we need to
next time?
We need to flip it around
it's
some,
okay.
so you can be on top some, and I can be on.
I'll be on top next time.
So many jokes right now. Happy Pride Month, everybody. That's a good segment.
I mean, it is.
It is Pride Month. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
happy Pride.
There's that. But yeah, so we are here to bring you some awful picks for the Club World Cup. Predictions that you should not follow. If you listened to our last episode and made it through the whole hour and a half, gracias.
Thank you.
Because you are a true OG and a true follower. But you would know that we're terrible at predictions. But we're going to attempt to predict every single match correct in the Club World Cup. And this is not going to be an hour and a half long episode. This will be short and sweet and to the point.
Blitzing it, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna fly through this because we just are tired. And yeah. So all right. So we're just gonna go through the groups. We're gonna make it. What is that face for?
I thought I lost my predictions, but I have them. I found them.
Okay. So we're gonna go through the groups. We're gonna make our predictions. And then we're going to give you our round of 16 predictions based off of that and who we think will win the Club World Cup. Group A, we have Inter Miami, Palmeiras, Al Hilal, and FC Porto.
Yeah.
Who's your prediction, Jason, for this one?
I got Porto finishing first, Palmeiras finishing second, and then the other two don't matter.
Yep, same with me. I do want to point out that I do have Inter Miami finishing last because screw any Major League Soccer team in this tournament.
Yeah, I also went any MLS team is automatically finishing fourth.
Correct. That is correct. They will always finish. Actually, yes, I need to change this. There we go.
Except I do feel bad about doing that to my Seattle Sounders, but
it's a little rough one. But speaking of Seattle Sounders, they're in the next group along with Paris Saint-Germain, Botafogo, whoever that is, and Atletico Madrid. Shocker, I'm going to say on who you picked to finish top two in this group, Jason?
PSG and the Atletico.
Yep, I'm with you. Same two people. Conor Gallagher will lead the Atletico Madridites into the round of 16. Paris Saint-Germain's blow everybody off. Group 3, we have the Boca Juniors, Auckland City FC, Benfica, and Bayern Munich. You got for this?
Bayern finishing 1 and Benfica finishing 2.
Okay, I'm a little different than you. I have Boca Juniors finishing second in this group.
Whoa!
I'm going out on a limb and saying the Boca Juniors are going to bring their shit and they're going to finish second in this group. I hope they do too. Group 4. AKA the easy group, AKA Chelsea's group, AKA the only group that this podcast cares about. So we have Esperance Sportive de Tunis.
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah.
The LAFC, Woohoo, Flamingo, and Chelsea. So who do you have finishing top of this group, Jason?
Chelsea, of course.
All right. So who's your second place team?
Flamingo.
Me too. Hey, Flamingo. Hey. I have no clue if Flamingo is good or Esperance is good. Don't know.
Yeah.
I picked them because they're red and black and have a cooler badge.
I'm going to take the time to learn more about these teams because of the FIFA World Cup, and that's probably what they want me to do. So maybe I shouldn't.
Maybe. I mean, look, you got a flight coming up next week, so just take some time on your flight to educate yourself about these teams.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I get free Wi-Fi, so I'll have plenty to read about.
There you go. All right, next group, we have River Plate, Urawa, Red Diamonds, Monterrey, and Inter Milan. Because I'm not going to say their real name. I'm just going to say Inter Milan.
Yeah.
What's your group for this one?
I got Inter Milan 1 and Monterey 2.
I have River Plate second in this one. So
I don't know anything about River Plate.
River Plate is I believe their Argentina league. I believe
Okay.
they're in there. I think with Boca Juniors, they're in the same.
Yeah. So
same
do all their teams have CA in front of them, or
I don't know.
there's also C? Okay, yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
Cool. I don't know. Next group, we have Fluminense, Ulsan, Mamelodi, Sundowns FC.
Yeah, that seems good.
I
mean, you're doing way better than I would.
I don't know, man. What's your predictions for this group?
I got Dortmund and Fluminense.
Okay. I have Dortmund and Ulsan just based off Ulsan's badge because it's a tiger and it looks cool.
It does look cool.
So, yep, that's it. Group G, this one should be really hard. We have Wydad AC, Al Ain, Juventus, and Man City.
Man City and Juventus.
Yep, that was easy enough. Now we have the last group, which has Salzburg, Al Hilal, and CF Panchucha, and Real Madrid. So, what's your predictions for this one?
I have Real Madrid and Salzburg.
Same. Very bold predictions there by you, Jason. Very bold.
I'm going for getting something right this season.
Going out on a limb on that one, I'll tell you. All right, so this takes us to the knockouts. All right, so these might be a little different. So in my first matchup, I think these should be the same. Porto and Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
you have that same matchup.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win. I'm going Atletico.
I'm going Atletico too. So they will advance to the the quarterfinals. All right. Now we have next up Bayern Munich, and who do you have Bayern Munich playing?
I have Bayern Munich playing Flamingo.
Yes, I do too. Gonna go with Bayern Munich for that one.
Bayern Munich.
Yep. Okay. This one should be different if I remember correctly. Inter Milan and whatever. Yeah, mine's different than yours on this one. This is the badge I picked because of the tiger, but Inter Milan's.
Yeah. Do I have Fluminense? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Is? Or do they come later? Yeah, that's them.
All right. Then we have Salzburg and City.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the same. So
that's the same.
Oh man. Okay. I'm going Inter Milan.
Mm-hmm.
And then Salzburg.
Oh, you're predicting the upset.
Yeah. That's where my upset's happening.
All right, I'm going with City. So Inter and City. Yeah, PSG and Palmeiras.
Oh, that's hard. You already know.
You're going Palmeiras. You're going Palmeiras, right?
Unfortunately, no. I'm going with the Champions League winners.
How dare you pick against our Lord and Savior, Jason? I'm picking Palmeiras. I'm on the Palmeiras train. I'm on the best of I will lead Palmeiras until they face Chelsea, and then we'll beat them.
I've never hoped for me to be so wrong about a prediction that I am now.
You're probably right. PSG will probably win, but I'm going for Palmeiras just because I want the upset. All right, so then we have Chelsea and Boca Juniors. I believe Chelsea will win that one.
What team is this that I have right here?
I don't remember.
I have Chelsea and whoever that is.
We really know our football, don't we, Jace?
I feel like I should know them, but I don't. At least I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm assuming you're picking Chelsea to win.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought I said that.
Okay.
I am picking Chelsea to win.
All right, cool. I have Dortmund and River Plate playing next.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to go with Dortmund. I don't really know.
It was Benfica and the other one. Yeah, I'm going Dortmund. And because I had Dortmund and Monterrey playing.
Gotcha. And then the last match of the round of 16,
Ooh.
Real Madrid and Juve. I'm going to go.
I'm going Real.
I think I am just based off of prestige, but I mean, they got a new coach. They'll have a new system. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah.
They'll have the worst defensive right back in the world playing for them in this tournament. I don't know why they think that's going to matter.
Yeah.
And Trent Alexander-Arnold. So there's that. All right, quarterfinals. We'll go back up to the top, Jason. On America's birthday, July the 4th.
Woo!
Yeah, happy birthday, America. Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich.
Why couldn't Chelsea play on America's birthday? That's stupid.
That's stupid. I agree.
That sucks ass. Atletico Madrid and Bayern. I'm going. But Bayern.
It's a tough one. This is one of the tougher ones, I think.
Bayern aren't as formidable as they once were, but I also don't know much about them right now. Don't know. Who are you picking?
I'm picking Atletico Madrid. I think the defense in a tournament like this, defense prevails.
That's who I want to pick, but I was just looking up something about them real fast, and I asked you to buy time.
Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't. Oh, well, Jason,
no.
because Conor Gallagher plays. Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what? I love Atletico Madrid because I love Diego Simeone.
Yes, he's a pompous asshole.
I know. I love it. But they never are quite towards the top. I mean, they are at the top of the table usually.
Yeah.
But like they're never quite. So yeah, I'm picking them as well. Because I was just trying to see if Diego was still the manager there.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Yeah. All right, now we have Inter and Manchester City.
Oh yeah, I got Inter and Salzburg.
Oh, a little interesting here. A little interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
Do I go Salzburg making a deep run into the FIFA Club World Cup as a Cinderella story? Or do I go Inter? Don't know much about either of these.
Inter's
teams.
old. They just got destroyed by PSG in the Champions League finals.
Would they lose 5-0?
5-1, I believe. 5-1. I believe they scored a really bad.
Okay, that convinced me. I'm going Salzburg for the deep run.
I'm going Man City.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So then we have on July 5th, which I will not be here for this match. Okay. That sucks.
Yeah.
If we make it this far. Chelsea versus, in my book, Palmeiras, in your book, PSG. So in this case, my scenario that's playing out in my head is that Esteval will be late in the game and he will actually take the ball, dribble it around his own defense, and score in his own goal because he's becoming a Chelsea player. And Chelsea will win the match based off an Esteval own goal.
And then he comes and plays for us in the next round.
If only it worked that way, that would be so great. That would be so great. Who do you have in the more realistic matchup, Jason, between Chelsea and PSG?
I hate to say this, and this is kind of based on some of the expectations we talked about in our last podcast.
Yeah.
If you need to hear those, go hear it first. But based on how I don't want to risk any more injury than I think we need, and in hopes of having an extended off season, I am picking PSG.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, your last point of having an extended off season is a nice thought.
Yes.
So
I would love to win this tournament, but if if we're playing Palmeiras, I hope we win, and if we're playing PSG, I hope we don't get destroyed. But it depends how serious these clubs take this tournament.
That was exactly what I was about to say. Is like, are these teams going to take this tournament seriously or not? And I think it was. I listened to another Chelsea podcast. I think it was Matt Law, though. So I think it's on London is Blue. I think Matt Law was talking about it, like this tournament, because this is the first sort of format that I think they've done like this, like that is this big. And if teams see that it affects, like there's like say let's just say City goes on to win it or whatever,
Yeah.
and it sort of affects them at the beginning of the season, and they're dip in form, and they have a bunch of injuries. Will teams in the future slack this tournament off just because they would rather focus on their season than a meaningless tournament in the off season? So I think it's an interesting point. And with you, if we go out in the round of 16, I would be completely fine with that. So,
yeah.
All right. So Dortmund and Madrid, I think we both have this same matchup. I will go Madrid in that matchup. All right. So back up to the top, I have Atletico Madrid and City. You have Atletico Madrid and Salzburg, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
Which means we're going to have different finals probably. Unless you pick Atletico Madrid.
Which I am going to pick Atletico Madrid, Jason.
What? Me too. Yep. I think Salzburg's Cinderella run ends here.
I think Madrid defense tends to be very prominent in these championships. So I will go with that. So then it comes down to Chelsea and Real Madrid, and in your case, PSG and Real Madrid.
Yes.
So who do you have going to the finals to play Atletico Madrid?
Hey, look, I think PSG take the momentum of the Champions League all the way into the finals. So PSG and Atletico Madrid are my final.
Give me Chelsea. Chelsea to the finals. Chelsea to the finals, baby.
There's only one true fan on this podcast, apparently.
I'm going to be a homer. I'm going to be the homer guy on this podcast. I am a homer 100% in this tournament. So then that leaves us the finals with Chelsea and Atletico Madrid on July the 13th at MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey.
So you're going for Chelsea for the win, huh?
I sure am, Jason. Chelsea to be, would it be back-to-back? Have they had another Club World Cup since we won it last time?
Yeah, we have one.
Yeah, but did we win the last one? They have this tournament every summer, or were we the last winners? Are we the current holders?
No, we only won it after the 2021 one, right? I think Man City are the holders because they won the Champions League last year. So yeah, right now.
Okay. So cool. Chelsea to claim the Club World Cup, to put the cool badge on the front of our jerseys for next year.
Yeah.
To do that. Oh, by the way, have you seen our away jerseys?
Yes. I looked at them today when you sent it to me.
Oh, I couldn't remember if I sent that to you or not. They look pretty sharp. I do like those away jerseys.
Yeah. I said they look pretty good for still being mid. That's what I said to you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. I sent you another text. I thought you were talking about the other text. My bad.
Okay. Oh, no. I see where the confusion is now, though. But yes, I believe I said, don't hate it, even though it's a touch mid. LOL. Because I'm typical millennial.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the other. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Confusion. My fault. Should have read carefully. Who do you have winning the Club World Cup, Jason?
Atletico Madrid.
Okay. Diego Simeone will be over there telling people on the sidelines to suck it and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I think PSG go in overconfident in the same way Man City 2021 went into the Champions League overconfident, and Atletico Madrid pips it.
Hey, fair enough. So both of us have Atletico Madrid making a deep run. I'm the only homer on this show, apparently, and is picking Chelsea to win. Also, Palmeiras. No, Jason is actually realistic. I'm just being a homer this episode because
I know I was realistic all the way till the end, and then I picked Atletico Madrid against PSG.
Hey, it's all good. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. I think your point earlier about the team slacking off this tournament. PSG is the one that intrigues me the most because they made that deep run in the Champions League. Like, how tired are they going to be coming into this?
Right.
And then, like, will they take this tournament seriously? It's going to be interesting. So, but yeah. So that is our Club World Cup predictions. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot else to say about this tournament.
Do you like, as with any tournament, I want to win it, right?
Yes.
like, so if I win it or like we win it, it's great. But like at the end of the day, do you consider this a major trophy?
No. It's
Yeah.
it's just slightly between the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. Probably closer
Yeah.
to the Carabao Cup because it's like
Yeah.
we've won it, so I don't really care in that aspect of it. Like it's like the Conference League. I didn't really care about the Conference League, but I just wanted to be able to say we won it so we could say that we've won every major European
Exactly.
trophy that, and nobody else has done that. So I just wanted to say it that reason. I don't care. Honestly, I would be fine if we just made it to the quarterfinals and lost, get a
Mhm.
little bit of extra money, go home
Yeah.
a couple. So we would be knocked out on what, the 5th of July instead of, so
Yep.
that's a week earlier. We'd be knocked
Yeah.
out of the tournament. So I'd be fine with that. And playing 2 less games or than winning
Yep.
it. So I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. I think and it is weird because I think FIFA probably is trying to legitimize this trophy more. But like even though we have one under the old format, I would
Yeah.
still wait, we might have two. Can't remember. But like even though we have at least one under the old format, I still count it like if you're talking about like trophy totals, I still count it. But at the end of the day, how much stock do we put into it? It's like the EFL Cup we would count that as like a major trophy, but at the end of the day, we don't care if we win it. So
We've got one.
one, okay, yeah,
2001.
because
That was the only trophy Abramovich hadn't won
yes,
before, and then we won it right before he left. That was the last major
yeah,
trophy we won under Abramovich.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
but it was
So
totally
thank you,
not
Tommy
this.
T.
Yeah, this was not as tough of competition last time. I remember last time it was just a shit competition. So
Well, it
you're
used
right.
to just be the champions of the conferences,
Right.
so it was always kind
Now
of
they play.
stacked in our favor. Yeah.
Yeah, now they play coefficients factor in and all this stuff. So
Yes.
it's a lot of different things, and it's just, realistically, it's just a money grab by FIFA, like you said, like them
Mhm.
adding these new teams in here, like, and it's not just the winners of the conference. Clearly, that's even more of a money grab because the bigger name teams you have, the more money
Yeah.
you can draw, the more eyes that are on the matches, the more seats, the more fans that will show up to the stadiums, and it's just a money grab. And I think that's what pisses me off even more about it because
Yeah.
people don't care about the players; they just care about the money, and it is what it is. So.
Yeah. But if the scenario works out and we win it like you have predicted, I'll still be happy about it.
Yes, exactly. I'll be ecstatic if we win it. I'll rub it in everybody's faces, and I'll even rub it in Arsenal's faces even more. We
Oh,
won
hell yeah.
even another European trophy before they've even won one. So whatever.
Dude, what is crazy though, I was looking, Arsenal do have they
Oh
have the Interfairs Cup, but they
yeah,
also have a Cup Winners' Cup. I did not
that's
know this. So
that's not
the
real
Cup Winners'
European
Cup is
trophy.
considered one of the top 4 because you can't win that one anymore. So it used to go in Europa League. So they do at least we have 2, but they have 1.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to hear your Arsenal propaganda, Jason. So
I know I didn't pick Chelsea to win, and then I was talking about the 2 European Cups they've won. To our 10, by the way. To our 10.
yeah, to our 10, and it'll be 11 as of July 13th, 2024. So 2025. Sorry.
Thanks to
Yeah,
our
wrong
Lord
year.
and Savior Esteval, who
Yeah.
kicks the scoring goal for us.
Right. Yes, that is correct.
If he gets an own goal, I swear to God, we're not playing the prediction game next season. I'm just giving you the damn duck.
Oh man, one can only dream, Jason. One can only dream because I have to. I need Esteval to hurry up and get his number so I can go ahead and hurry up and get his jersey.
Yeah.
For next year, and sport it on the pod. I might just wear it every episode next year. Just the same, never wash it. Same
Dude,
Esteval jersey every
if
episode.
you get a jersey to wear on the pod next season, I'll do the same.
Oh, I'm already getting one. I'm getting an Esteval jersey.
But are you going to wear it every day on the jersey or on the pod?
Well, probably not every day, Jason. That was an over-exaggeration.
I'm going to get a home jersey and an away jersey, and so depending on the game, that's what I wear.
I don't know. I need to see. I can't wait for our alternates to come out next year.
Yeah.
So it'd be pretty good. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. Maybe we'll have some kind of special Champions League jerseys next year.
Whoa.
Who knows?
Yeah, we'll have like a one-off. We'll have a new sponsor every week.
Knowing this group of people running this club, yeah,
Exactly.
that's what that's
Yeah.
some kind of, we're new and innovative. We're gonna have a new sponsor every week on the front of our shirts.
And then UEFA will close that loophole.
Yeah, they'll close that loophole just like they close every other freaking loophole.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. Yeah, that wraps up this episode. We'll call it. We will see you next week when we will be talking about Chelsea's impending victory over LAFC.
Yes.
So we'll be talking about that match and reviewing it. If there's any breaking news or anything, we might have a special. Well, it'd probably just be by myself because Jason will be out of town.
I'll call in.
You can call in, yeah. To
You can put me as like a little box, and like it has the volume bars.
You can, yeah. I'm sure we'll call it, have a special transfer episode or something. We'll have to start talking about transfer.
We do need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do that. So we got some things cooking for the summer, so keep y'all entertained. But anyway, Jason, tell these people where they can find us.
Yo, we're on X, Instagram, and Substack. If you want to see us in the written word, come check us out on all three of those platforms. We've made it easy for you. We're at the same handle at Red White Blues FC.
Boom. And we are also on Spotify and Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast at, and on YouTube. So please watch, subscribe, like, bell, follow, notifications, comment, whatever. Yeah, do all that fun stuff. And until Chelsea win their first match of the Club World Cup, we will catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Sorry that I'm not a homer. Sorry that I pick realistic predictions. Flippity floppity.